What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be making a cocktail that is an original of mine called Baby Billy's Sweet Ambrosia. And it is, first I just got to say there's going to be a little spoiler alert here because it is a cocktail inspired by a brand new show called The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. One of my favorite shows on the air right now. It is one of those shows where when I get to the end of the episode every week, I'm like, oh, I got to wait another week. Why can't this just be on Netflix? So that I can binge watch the whole season because Netflix and Hulu have made us greedy. And that's what we expect now. We just want to binge everything. But then that has its own pitfall because once we binge it all, we're like, oh man, now I got to wait a whole another year or year and a half. Or in the case of Silicon Valley, it's like 3 years to the next season. So, you know, maybe it's just good that it's pacing it out for me and I should just be a little bit more patient. Anyway, Baby Billy is a character played by the actor Walton Goggins, who I really love. Walton Goggins has been in a lot of my favorite shows, including The Shield, Sons of Anarchy, Justified. He was brilliant in The Hateful Eight. It was Quentin Tarantino's movie. And he was in Vice Principals with Danny McBride. And then he's returned to another Danny McBride show in The Righteous Gemstones. So I don't want to say too much about the character. I'm just gonna show you this clip.
Sorry, darling, I was lost in thought.
Well, I brought you some warm milk.
Thank
All right,
you.
so he's drinking a big, okay, so basically he says,
Sweet Ambrosia.
what the hell is ambrosia? I don't know what ambrosia is. So I took to the Google to find out what ambrosia is. So ambrosia, the first thing that I found about ambrosia is that it is an American fruit salad. It looks like it has cream in it. I don't think I've ever had it, although I do think I have seen it inside like Waffle House or convenience stores or something, or like I've traveled cross country with my friends a couple of times and I think I have definitely come across this stuff. It looks familiar, maybe at parties or like 4th of July or something, but it's like canned fruit and cream is what it looks like. I don't really remember what it tastes like, although looking at it, I can kind of like infer what the flavor would be. So I was like, wait a minute, what he's drinking is fully white. It doesn't have fruit in it. It's definitely not that ambrosia. Then I typed in ambrosia cocktail and a couple other things and I came up with some very interesting information. So, historically speaking, ambrosia is the food of the gods. In Greek mythology, the gods either drink or eat ambrosia, and it is a sweet foodstuff, not unlike honey, that's supposed to impart longevity or immortality on the drinker. And then I thought to myself, like, this is really interesting. This show is about people who believe in God, and this guy is drinking a big old glass of something that's supposed to impart immortality upon gods. So I thought that was very interesting. I'm not going to dive too deep into like symbolism or like what that actually means about the character, but when you see the character and sort of how his personality plays out, it's very fitting, I will say that. The other thing that I found on the internet is that ambrosia apparently is a drink that it's 2 parts alcohol to 5 parts warm milk. And since he had a big old glass of milk, that's what he was drinking. So I was like, how do I reconstruct this? The thing about, the other thing that's kind of interesting about this whole cocktail and its inspiration is that Walton Goggins is a partner in a spirits company called Mulholland Distilling. Mulholland Distilling makes vodka, they make whiskey, and they make gin, and they make really great products. And what's cool about this brand is that I've been involved with this brand for a few years now, pretty much since they launched in LA. They're a LA-based spirits company. They make really good stuff, and I thought I have to figure out a way to make a white drink in a bathtub called Baby Billy's Sweet Ambrosia and make it be good. So I'm gonna say this, that because ambrosia is supposed to be sweet, both the fruit salad is sweet and the mythical Greek God food is also supposed to be sweet. This is going to be a little bit sweeter than most cocktails I make. We are going to temper it with a little bit of bitters. We are going to get into it now. Thank you for sticking with me on all of this and this whole journey of talking. I know a lot of you guys just like to get into cocktail. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to take some Bitterman's Tiki Bitters and we are going to do 6 drops. Maybe that was 7. That's okay. Into the bottom. This is sort of going to temper the sweetness of the rest of the drink. Then we're going to just do 1 large dash of orange flower water. You want to be sparing with the orange flower water because it is strong and it will overtake everything, okay? It will make everything taste like orange flower water. So just 1 dash will do it. We did kind of a big dash out of the dasher bottle. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of honey syrup. I kind of like feel like I want to explain every ingredient that's going into it because, and why, but because, you know, it's like, I put so much thought into this and I'm really proud of it, but I'm going to let you guys ask questions in the comments instead of just going through every ingredient and why, okay? And then we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of coconut cream. This is a house-made coconut cream. Recipe is below. We're going to do, because the food of the gods has to be strong, we're going to do 1/4 of an ounce of this Dr. Bird rum, this Jamaican rum, 100 proof, just 1/4, it's all we need. And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of Mulholland Vodka. That completes our cocktail. I literally just put that down where I was going to put the bottle. Bam, bam. There we go. Just going to take a nice little, I don't know, ounce of crushed. We're going to give it a little whip shake. We are going to throw this into our bathtub glass. Ooh, I'm loving the way this is working out, Marius. I really am. And then we're just gonna fill the rest of the tub with pebble ice, like so. And we are gonna garnish with a little bit of nutmeg. Ah, yes, this is going to be great. Now, normally I would taste this with a straw, but Marius said, "Well, it's the food of the gods. You should just drink it right out of the tub." So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That is decadent, my friend. All right. It's really weird to taste it right out of the tub. But it is good, and I want a third sip. Marius is giving me like a devilish look behind the camera. Okay, I just love to eat crushed ice, don't you? Okay, so it is creamy. You've got that coconut, you've got that honey. The coconut and the honey go so well with that rum flavor, and those are basically the flavor profiles that we're sort of playing with. And then what we're doing is we're taking the Mulholland Vodka and we're just upping the alcohol content, right? So you just have this like kind of nice bite, right? But the rum and the honey and the cream going together just sort of, they take that ethanol, that like kind of vodka ethanol that you taste, and they just sort of lengthen it out throughout the flavor profile so that it doesn't really hit you that hard. It's sweet, but it's also kind of savory because honey is sweet, but it's actually, honey I think technically is sweeter than sugar. It's like if you measure it with a refractometer, I think it's more bricks than sugar. Like, so simple syrup is actually less sweet than honey, but honey has a savory quality to it. And what I like about honey, and another reason why I used it in this drink, is because ambrosia, the food of the gods, is supposed to be a food that is also like a sweet thing. So it's not supposed to be junk food. It's supposed to be a nourishing food that is very sweet on the palate, but then also very, but also like give you longevity, and also so like sweet and nourishing at the same time. And that's what honey is. Honey is sweet and it's nourishing. It is food. It has nutritional value, but it is also very sweet. So I thought that was like the kind of the perfect, I think that's just like the perfect pairing. You've got your coconut cream, you got honey, you got a little bit of rum, which kind of gives it that like kind of rotten banana flavor, and then you're kind of upping the alcohol with the vodka. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind just taking a little Mulholland whiskey and just doing a little boop-a-doop, maybe a little ½ ounce of Mulholland whiskey in here would be really nice too. So I don't know if Walton Goggins watches this show. I doubt that he does, but if he does, by any chance, see this episode, I hope you like the cocktail, and I think you should make it at home. All right, guys, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to check us out on Patreon for some exclusive, awesome content, go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. You have seen it here first, the Righteous Gemstones. Baby Billy's Sweet Ambrosia Cocktail. Oh, see you next time.